Ghana de shima ma yema munyina ha UTV esuni omamu nsem ne amahodo so de awosemu fo asoso enu na awie mede esomo kasebo ekwan so eniani mu nsem bia mo bete ene se aban de atodwa so obaye ni fam de bia na watoto omaye sikasem no eyiye na omanfo so enya asetena pa oman Ghana mu won sem fufuro mu so anese fo so ebosudwetie won sem a woka nyina ne se Aguna West won matena yemu enye krakrakra ntimpanyimfo nhwe na ontu ho anamo emfa ma wonum ene awie yi busuya me amidi kase ho kya me medin de ama saponkuma nkoma jesi afei yentinsi ensem ni mu Omampanyi John Dramani Mahama ama Ghana fo nyina rehwemu se obaye ni famu die bia se oman panyin na Ghana sikasem agane na so brane no omanfo nso so ahokyere bedreba yewo mu no yetumi afirimu.
We always talk about gross domestic product, GDP. GDP encompasses the total productivity of our businesses, and Ghana, it includes everybody, including our foreign direct investments and all that. But what we should be looking more at is also our GNP. That's our gross national product. And gross national product measures the contribution of indigenous businesses to our GDP. I don't know what our current GNP is, but it definitely is below 50%. The last I heard was about 30-something%. And so it means that we have a lot more work to do to promote Ghanaian enterprises to contribute more to our gross domestic product. And that is why in everything we do, we must look at how we can promote our businesses to do much better. And so every year we'll have the opportunity to go back and measure, what we have done. I'm very happy to have seen that young man. I wasn't there when he asked for help. 435,000 ADP took up the challenge, and it is my hope that next year when we go back, we'll be able to tell the story of that young man and how ADB has been able to help him. But the point is not just about capital. It's also about training, to be able to manage a business. A person might have a business idea, but it doesn't mean if you give him capital, that business will thrive. The person needs training to be able to manage a business and manage it properly. And so it is my hope that as we do more lending to small and medium enterprises, we'll include in our packages that allow them to benefit from training in how to manage their businesses and grow those businesses from little startups into more sustainable businesses. On our side, I pledge to you that we will manage the budget and the economy properly, because government also has a role to play. You might be the best manager if you are saddled with a government that mismanages the economy and you cannot have a predictable environment for your businesses to grow. You will struggle. And so government also has a role to play to make sure that we create the environment that makes our businesses thrive. And that is what has been behind everything that we have done since we took over office on January 7th this year. This year, we sent to Parliament a budget of correction. And as I had said in the past, I thought that government was looking only on the revenue side and raising more money. That was just the mantra. But when you're faced with a situation of economic turbulence, you look both on the revenue side and also on the expenditure side. And it's simple, even a simple family management. If you are spending more than your income, husband and wife, definitely are going to run your family into debt. And so if you have an issue with income, then you must look at how you cut the expenditure side. You don't go buying a new car, buying new dresses for your wife, expensive shoes and bags, when you know that your income is dwindling.
Afi Kwahu isa fashion no eyade adwumedie sonko bi nnwumaku a wo man mu ekeka wo ho ebo mu eye Kwahu Business Forum na no ena mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ada wonum ase wa ho keka ene sede otu anamon ekoye koboa ema nnwuma ene ade ye wo Kwahu ene oman Ghana ni titiri ne nkran ha etumi efa ne ntoma pa efrai no wo se wo montonkoso anommoa sede beye a yesika yenya na ebetena wo man mu a na aboa matememufo so ho ha wo no.
The business forum was very well attended, and I'm happy that it's becoming an institutional arrangement from what was just a conversation during the campaign between myself and my chief of staff at the back of our vehicle. He bounced it off a few people, and I want to thank many of our friends who initially we had talked to about it, who agreed that it would be a good thing to organize. And so it started as something small in 2024. A few businessmen came, and I want to thank all of them because it was a bit dangerous to be seen associating with the opposition leader in a forum like that, but they mastered the courage of David and were there, and that little idea blossomed. And I had promised that if everything went well, we'll come back and organize it better. And you don't need to be a prophet to know that next year will be even bigger and better than this year. I want to thank all the institutions that were there. I want to thank all the businesses that were there. And as I said during the business forum, it doesn't mean that the fact that we organize it over Easter in Kwahu means that it's meant for only Kwahu businesses. It's meant for all Ghanaian businesses. And I'm happy that we've turned the Easter festivities from just being a fun-seeking affair to being something that is profitable to Ghanaian business. And so we'll continue to do this. I'll be there again next year with you. And I'm sure that more businesses, more financial institutions will come. And we're going to use that as a scorecard to measure how well we're doing in terms of growing our indigenous businesses.
Ora enim PSA head of corporate affairs edema boss adwumakuo no na ene wade chinsoma so de atodwa se obi ye ndc ni na se nipa no se galamse se yensuo ni akwaye eno no obetu o party member no no ye a mampanyi John Dramani Mahama eni adwin bia wona dwene emuda ena nso ho da ye da se nipa no asem to ana ye chewa obeba be defend wo se de na na da nkwa kufuado ye wona bre so no mampanyi John Dramani Mahama de nyade a obeyesa
new mokonia so den na no one eno ni then tuberculosis ni ade e be affect lung lungs pneumonia we fi ase abo wawo eni awie eni anuso it yent mentena se entwen ade ba kwa e hu kura so we fi ase hu sika nti ofiase hu sika sabre no ma den pa bio e no benya ho bre akosua de abone brada ache galam say isebe e wom say wotu ba bia e kofom badwa na me wate ase e bi say e kofom na we hu sika na onya sika ni bio ma den na se ofiase ye obe chiase de ho abo gang hro a e de ne ma bebre beba ni nyina eye galam say nsunsanso a edeba enye say etinkran ni enya nsupa no munti Mr. Ghana nyina ye yesao enye ye nwie ye na mum ne man ahotoso ne mani da so ne se President Mahama nye na adwen se oba be defend party member bia or you involved in illegal mining to say na say be twem kwai no anya a whole president on no defend akonta mining ensi se bio ye nya amre bi wo Ghana ha go friend na Kufuado former president Kufuado
no defend ya
ko defend ya konta mining video no one
ni PR na
no one the whole president a defend the private person because oyene party regional chairman inti galam say ni sisi obi na obet makase ntimi ntuase o say yeni abese bit metuase a ye betuase tie pese tu ase ye be tu ase
ti na ne mu ntu ase
ti na me kire o say obi dem fia oh sisi mfia wo twe
be se ka se be tu ase ti identify na mu ntu me be afi be ze ma ha ba ye for
obi dem fia wo twe ono ba be create problem because Ankobra in 2016 no nti efia se 2017 abepem ne aye poto aye ofan mo friend ateche ibo me kroba wodin foforo
ateche
so what you say
party hieska woko won a wo kire won extravagant hieska nko ana woka
enya no nko a me ba wo tie
you know
or party ben member no ye no eye illegality
obi biara obeye bi
eye illegal act.
You have seen for yetwa ensem no eso amamo na NPP amanyoko na yese wono mo eko enase se thank you to you wo bo nto ada omanfo ase sempo omudi ntwo wa abato animu na asante mantam no okopie ye aba beto dwa se nantie animu no a wo mutu apono nipa bi kotu sika gui ma asekan wo nyina kobebe mu ebra sika ne ho pre ekoso no abantie ba ko a na wo ho a na ni kwatwa wisi odi hunu de ekoso no yensa kano a yentie ni nsem bia said your church nsemu edeche UTV ene
ye hu so bukuma se ya be se ene sa de ba be hia no faso ti e bedru ye no na o mai ti no no beto ye ho ti hu na ya je ne faso na je ne do inside by way inside no na because we be pam ye se o mo ma ye de o ye so mo ase de na etwa so na ko gallery asore ni gallery ni e bomura nti I think say ye bomura no mo na one of some guys by inside wa obeyi tu e kire ma me boys ba kokra ka say na tu ye o yi de nipa mu anu ababe yi tu na okata so okata so na no ti ko twae na e bomura ni bi nti ona bo be pie no na esa no ni pie ti e pie na ye wa bonto onum kwampo no kwampo na ye din komo kan so ya ya ade na ti e be kono na obi ma ye boys ba kusika to this man na van bi Toyota Hiace white color it's one man na macho men bi gina on ti almost na cheese can free nim almost na cheese can free nim ma kwa na say oh ye bi ade tin ya mo miska best na na otwe tuo kire to twe tuo kire no ko ni ti e ba na mi busa boys say oh ade na say mo buofu sa mo tell say obi aje o musika ye dia mo ti e ba na me no mo kasa no mo ka Hausa language so I was trying to talk to them na me no mo kasa na mo so okay CNC ba o mo nkofo na confirm so mo ji scan de ti scan no na me say na sa de say na akodi o mo de ntimi nka so mo fani na me to mo mai bi na mo so mo fa bi no mo so okay o mati ba scan no mo de ba na boys no doors o mo break 200 cities na 200 cities here ntimi so boys ne akasa kwa na boys nka so o mo ntwe mo mo nko sa o say o mo discan bi mo no nti from there na akotwi tu and or my warning shot up to 8 bullets rather by a fine 3 a warning tea from there no he na almost be a boy ba ti medical mu cramp na obesam into Simon na catch him say ya want second me kwa na my frustrated into mo ka say I want second me hwe na ampa na me catch him boys say mo fa na kan no mo de netina kam no mo de nika call Suntreso hospital and no mo de bandage fast no mo say emergency and fa na ba confront so mo de ne ba confront na me ko e case so Suntreso police police station ti me ko na me de bullet 3 no e kire o ma as evidence say enu ni na o mo ye case no ma medical report say me famra confront na doctor no inside ba car number ne di nya car number AS 5943 2023 yeah so AS 5943-23 Toyota Hiace white color we are crazy no man na baumia bus ni betwem no one guy kwampo ka say omo ye baumia nkofo yama no kwampo show tie mo omo nkone ase de omo fo sika ne man no mundi na chinko nti hono na memu ehu say baumia nkofo na omo wo ho no omo ye saade
yeah abusuafo wasasem ya hona na chesa bantie no a wa pray a woda paso a ye nyina ye kohwe ye no na ye huhu se we owura kene Japan ni titafo na chese wo ne camp na no nti ene ewo adechenso dwumadie so no yesan ene yera kene Japan etwetwe nkomo bisa ne se asemi ene se de asie ya abai wate no wate a thank you to no obeto aso ana o chese watwe ne ho e de afim
mechimpo nti hono na memu ehu se ba omi nkrofo na amo wo ho no amo yesaje hono bibie ama dan
suade e wo Kwame Nkrumah suapon no obi awo ne sekan ye nyina ekopie mu e wo Convanoche Teaching Hospital e ho ene ekopie se onobonyamfo Kennedy Japan o kire se abrantie no eye wo mo a omo bae a onu nti ene omo bae nti bepie mu hospital hono ma obe hwe no sesi America say de abrantie no da so da Convanoche Teaching Hospital na sesi ayenya onumunyamfo Kennedy Japan ye busa se enne na wo se to no mo to aso eno ade esi ye ebepem ne se wo mo to aso ana wo mo to aso se ne siti ntimi nua ba ye beto aso e wa hanom bibi na se obebusa na wasan ba ona bo ye ma wo ache eba UTV so
ye nua menia me chia press for nyina me se me mo ache
yadase eno a ye no na ne ye Convanoche Teaching Hospital na mo ye djuma ne ombe bia woni doctors ne kasai ade ache enne dia asem ene wo
yo me dase me America ni se MPP edinkugo the last election to me fee say reorganization of the party. Dr. Baumia Koranda or invite other contestants for unity's sake. Them fees important. See you never call any. But Oshe in your ma a course near Yana. Me fee say semi free more. Ebe boa Dr. Baumia no why because tension a womb send pebia bo humpo so kasa na mo media for izumuka ho yebekasa yem free program na sekra na all over the place and some will be all chiro you will be all twisted no easy me feel say nipa me no mo nam no mentimi em protect you mu because ohwe ebidomo any abrese by hook or crook I will say one candidate near Deneba. Nti se ukọ baby kura no bi ahye t-shirt na yekobro no emfa enkabomma nti me no for the sake of party and for the sake of unity no and I'm withdrawing na mahwe akola na ya wo ne sikan no ne you see we are taking politics too low because enye memrant ye kura no mu na mo afedi students sika just 1000 cedis a branch every the students and at least Raj security or don't buy but before sebeko no credit mebo untumi abaso ohwe ne kasa o kaye two places in here utumi say he's rare he means unity what you say and I was surprised because they na me nam kwaso ebe ye we program ameba and a branch eco chair students omo ebe shi jama ho sa intolerance no ebi no say e obekono ye wo Baumia ladies I don't have a problem and this obi ba na me kra na minim me no yekodidi from ebuakwa na yekọ banners kodidi tie ba en be hwe crowd ni na amanfo organize students ni yes can ladies now I don't want to take the shine from Dr. Baumia because no kreni ono na oye flag bearer to no kodasi na CDH I don't want to take the shine dimeno e one room nam ka say o mon court na chiri eno mo be frost ho ejina ho we know students o mo shi jaman cry bo mi de me frɛ o mo a me ma o mo science o mo nya kra na ejinja o and ya wie kama untumi spoke well pi e free o no a me nam kwa so ne friend say ya wo student no ba ko sikan na omo rush no to Sintraso Hospital nam so we den eno say omo shi jama wie no me amenyonko ba ko eno ma wo mu 1000 cities or the 1000 cities mana at least right security no the buy no omo hwim sikan free students in some and only omo ye argument students so omo fa omo sikama wo nti nipa no this kind ma wo mkra kan say no students no enam de ma wo mu what you say and enti wo mu yi mu 200 na students say wo mu do so chain sa 200 no de ama wo the omo ye hehe na omo ma warning shot first ombe wure mkra wo yi tio chiro no say wo mu firi honko just say they are so intolerant omo
nipa krono wo ye hwan
oh yeah the so called security at least Raj Edumba nukreni yani ye kwa around bawomia security I know them TSC for more ye chechi I hu ye din komo ene it is only Kumasi and at least Raj eko fast our boys ya omo be good party ni masi
at least Raj na pacho or ye dear party
minimum I knew him from America oba wa big man wa security minim ye ko no nka ho e bedru Kumasi o ka ho. Now boys no omo very smart say they took the car number ye ko nyina ye hu sa Toyota Hiace no e bedru Kumasi nko an hu security fogum na me ni ho nti no beginning of the scene
we abusuafo owura kene Japan na mote se wo kasa na no pay e wa de chensroma so ne ne no edi enkomoyi na ye kwa homa ne so na ye ne yewura Henry Kwabena Kokofu akotwetwe nkomo opanyini kane wo no na ye EP boss saso so na santimantem ho asemi esi ye bantam potam ho no yewura yi wadi chese post ahodo bebre e wo ho no mo enti ye kwani akwagena adwen kyerese we dey ohuna no pe na asem yesi yewa kan Japan tie ni nkasa ye mo se de be na asomdwe be benti obeso wotena nchen na kwa yesa ase ye pese candidate bi ene ye de ne kwa aseda no ma nanim keka nkofo anim enti ono o partner nchen ye bisa yewura Henry Kwabena Kokofu se opanyin ususu se yewura ken ontena se na de si ye no so o de ka e wo ho mira mo ha mo kwa ba wiye yo
Ejuso Abraham
na pomo
adumo nempa bona yatiase
adiase ase film semi anyanyem bia megiri se wanya bia tie fra no payi be ya de wanya atimu kakra de di ka o ka de wo ho
sa pepe mama ma atiefo ne ahwefo adempa ne akomapa ana yedi tua na mo yedi dia amayoku ti se New Patriotic Party mpani tna se aseda bankro ti mpani ntua na mo me mani ka papa wa bra former flag bearer former vice president Pronsa Efre Nimiano no si atani nyina em se honorable Kennedy Japan ono ana nim se ukun sapwa nim se bika mu biwa na omo eka mo me ko me ami nko bi da
okay
eti ye si obantama me ami pesi aso ne ade na mini ho wa se dwumadie no ya chemie no no anya mie no mpo adoso but wan wi aba akoso wo hia pa no ne constitution review committee o ma dwuma no professor Kwe report recommended say constitution yenhwe na yen taxem the committee about 9 member committee lawyer Frank Davis committee no ona me many hwekese pa
okay
nipa dodo na bebre ewo agentre a umpeso mo de suggestions ko committee na nim ti omu be hume the ana they come to consult on me say me mo awo na emra kasa legal languages be mu ni ade intimate about 3 or 4 people, different people are my restructure or
okay.
You know, my way no many near
you.
Martin said you must so much TV. And yet it's a second bassa and any
say can see one cobium and also I also say a babois.
Oh, sir, some previous the answer I can say. Name me say man could be and I mean could be. So ya ntron sa frame dia but ka kwa wo me ho a na se prepare aka bia me kodi
okay
no ya tron sa frame no ona invitation no akọ edrum pempen so we nti bia osusu se who be here say obetwe ho afie ho but that is the instruction
okay na
seven prayer dia so nya abofra onim ti wo so tu anamo bi ana osi gyina bi a onim de ntia osi sa gyina
yo honorable yenim se nka bomu enka ne papa mu thank you to na moko enso kasa ntwi ahodo na no yi abronye gyina ye we gyina utumi se obi awo ba bia oka ko akutia bia nim ni wura wo ho ase ade na moko no aye akutia bo ene mekoka media me na twiwe ya me na hu se say netie no unzuzu se thank you to no munyai ngu ho na mo mesiesie mo ho mesam ho yade ansa na masantie ese abonten
Penny be actually at Nessa, and young tears out of say, yeah, me offer Olympian honorable former chief of staff, my young tears Wakasa.
Okay.
Then against me, I mean, Penny honorable Jacko, so Wakasa, then against and say, who being here and Penny required him. Now,
also say,
and I'm on to be a Epi no, we are that about open compound which. Now we review the way. Me, we know you never shot here now, the name Penny be the como. A quap probana penny pabi on an answer in small kind name answer. I say, come now, you just here and a bit near. Oh, yeah, the afraid a friend atonement. Brother, always atonement or Bible of no. That's a Uyan who now wapacho. Afanya maybe an amobi a word through one BBDI and to a CSR Chopadivia. Say not Yayan Kabumun share their friend reconciliation.
And see, Yera Kokofue.
We are reconciliation and now people call Thanksgiving. Suhum.
They say Thanksgiving and a mouse and to acquire as a simu and say before Kakra Shona, Echo Funtum win. Say, Ufu say, Unian Munya Mrefie, Namunyam homework ye and San Amboko Masakwana.
Binyan Sakampe.
Medasi.
That's not cancel na Esigina anything. Babinyan Sakampe.
Medasi P. Onimonyam for Henry Kwamna Kokofoni and Netchin Common says see idea yensa aka Nana Obribuahin. Nana Ewa Humana so yemrenim ni. Na wanoso NPP amanyokuo no wakita dibia kase wo mu pa enti wona woye kane chochofo abedi echedema NPP ase amanyokuo enti nana wabene emremu bibia politics nso de wodidi enom efra ne ntoma enti yekoni akwadwe age nkyere se de ekosoi na ano abronye ne yewura ken ne asekantwi akwowo mu enura ye ne kasa ne osi wo yemfie tokwa ne de efie kura ye ho ayeko nyahwe na nsikantwi apremu nso eno so obua ne sei nana mahai
ya me jo so me aba
na pomo te sei
o na me aba roma
anopa de ya twon pa kafra
so sa no mo pe no
obeyende wadama enra na wo kase eye efiktokwa enti se bibi koso wantwi bi kase ntwe bi kura koso a nya bibi a ehu na esi baabi a se asekantwe apiem kura ma obi akoda ya sabia yesi tuo kura hyehye ye kwa thank you to so anke tuo hyehye nkofo ata so sei nana
ya be condemn no wo se kana no be condemn se ni pa ko hobi nkwa do ya MPP
sa
o yo ko MPP ni aba but tie ya fa se kana mo ni sabi abu akura ya fa se kana mo no sa so we will condemn it
okay
unreservedly but young ko ya ni say this said that Odibia kwase bin ko wo bisi kamya na ana say it was a star of the moment and no an yesi ya no na ko fa abai eno hia pa
okay
because na ya tete me say tamra no Dr. Bomiako na Canada Japan so ni ho national chairman ni ho ntia ya mema bi bemba bi na mente me ho ase aba na bia wo bi sikana man kan say yan condemn mo te mo wansi o mo te mo wansi o yan twesikana
sa
yan twamba yan twituo da do so yan kreso so akwa ko basa dan bi ba ka say o eni be nyai thank you to am say party eko ba ko thank you to bi say o de be nyai na ben chance na be wiya that's a better ba kona asimbishie
na o susu se eno beboa momo omunya metena fie na omunsiesie omu because ye nyina ya koyi
bi won papa ba siesie bentem
se obi a wo mena sepo obi a ho ye obi a hin ne nam enti ye da yakwada ase me ye
so ya ko thank you to bikwa onuma bikwa onuma nkan hu bi so ka be ko nyina ka no nkwan nje ka akora nya nkwanhia ni nipa ni nyina domu ebi no sa biso ba ko bi obo mpa ye se ngwase nka ba be ko ni nyina ebi wo ho sa ya brekum baba ye nra mo fra mi mro o enya yesi enya that kwan ba kwa kana dia kana gene ewie ba chia be ho kama ena kyese kabi mamin kabi ade akɔchen na no poya so ma we constituency chairman bi or the about social media akwa mba fo chairman ono te kurase na oye chairman no won kan ya ata so no so ni pan kan de ma kan bi bia kere no ana ti kwa mba fo de nya nipa na owura na ono te chama ono obeka se kurase making reference to the whole Bono region is Bono region kurase
Nete se na de ye kan de o kan ye wo ye party ba pa na kan asem ye o mebo a nete se party ne yade wo enti e wose mo tena fie sam ho yade na ekoyes
mukra no ayi e de say Lucifer ne Mark Gabriel minyan kokwa minyan go bon krosu so ahima mu
se ya to ne ba fom
o ha ba to ne ba fom na we so ba to bia ko fom that what line is that ni akoso no yen na ya be condemn but no mature man to say Pajumba ultimi enkate pambafo ono original chairman ekurasi original chairman so say pambafo ye dan again me see ya o classify the whole Bono region as ekurasi
enti na wo de o pese o mo toko so na o mo to thank you to no so
oh e sabe to aso what there
ora kan Japan say watwe ho afim.
It is unfortunate but kramoda na oba enya basa. It is unfortunate. Me say me maybe I make Kennedy, maybe I may eat for a camera. So no Kennedy. Condemn the act, no. So the family you watch it we will sympathize by telling so.
Yeah.
Then we still go on. But a foot year to depending in our say. And then to quack. Yeah, burning in our money at all. When you say that people will appreciate demonstration of your statesmanship.
Na statesmanship in your biani. Osusu say, ye ke ye thank you to na ni wa ma akoma. Ye firi abonten say, ebia enkofo be ko ye mo abetro aba ma yen. Si ye di ntwompo a mbato ma yen. Nti ye nkwada wonu ase. Na ye kwa aseda na ebi pin ahye bi ataso, kotokure nie, hama nie, bread nie dia. Na hwan ye di kopra no wo adi kwada o masene ne ye koprepra wo mu. Ana yen ya ho aye kwa ne konkunpin ho.
Ademti no ana. So na wo mo okrofofo bi so a. Kuma so mo be betimisia. Say, mo be nhia, ye nko ba bia. E na break bi wo. Ye nhia.
Okay.
Na yen kasa, na wan kasa ntire ye kitafo. Okay, I just say that also.
Okay.
But because of look, politics in Ghana, politics in Africa, sometimes we take certain decisions here. You need to be extra careful.
Okay. And to be a cow to for say Yerakan Japan on San Kokam Honomo enko.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because ya party, nearby and ye condemn. But when you decide, sir, mean copy one share that cheap, nobody anti, nobody has your one picture, Obama different interpretation here at that sector political area. What in the
Matthias Panana. Na yera kokofuso ya ne kasa awie ya wono so se wonya yanka wo musambra fie na mu ntwatwa ne me yansa na mo beko bie mu amako yera kokofuso asi so kira me se yewura piani nso so anopai wate so no so akasa se ebe ya wo musambra fie na wo mabo mo huye ansa na so mbeko a wo mako
Nobody but what about your bedin and one ananka. You can just use one day.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
And I think they can use that 1 day or 2 days.
Okay.
No, because you see, they can use a day or 2. But wherever can say yes for people like Dr. Kennedy, a cow among the Bianca to walk a package.
Why also why am I person the be abo ya to aboko paso?
At Kennedy.
Eh. Nana did it.
Every about Yammer that Kennedy was the one can become a matter in Belgiana.
Where the minimum hoshi?
Opa, I need the Abaco community. And you know, so I think that Kennedy should be all passing in notes.
Okay.
Not only actually, not uncle. Because all of that say, maybe I mean that action. Did you go to me? About sector.
Okay.
But
that's here.
But that's the maybe you're thinking what this tradition. The catch 92, 96. Rakubo be never smash my yebe kumipre. But the point in time I have about trouble.
Nana, yeah, Brano, I have been to the best here. You may be some frona yet di a honor na fe and commoning in every mu edi. Nana Obriwahi, Kane Deputy General Secretary de NPP and Nation Common or Sam Renimni. Na ye concern for Fromudia. Executive Secretary at the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, COPEC, Uradan Kanamwa, dia to just say, Enko Cheribia, a yadia, Fango, Ebo, Netches, a Wushomudia, Nyame, a yaduma bese, a china, ya wada econo, a besobete aba from ya, was said here 2.4%, and a diesel so a beko 2.7%, LPG a 5% in Tinto Sobono, said ye beko akujina enono.
The next window na ya debe ton petrol bomo ya beti su ebejina no ebesha ase ya woda Thursday ya be indications ayensaka kire se petrol so betimi ate by 2.4%, diesel betimi akofom 2.7%, na LPG so betimi akofom be 5%. Nti overall no likely say Ghanaians ebenya intiso rather than into more free yawada echo. Sa intisoi because international market price no petrol bo no edaso ofom enfrosro crude bo enfrosro finished product on ankasa enfrosro eswat think kakra nti say offer numbers ayensa kan wo industry ni there. Expectation then is a bono a bit me as I see from yet here and common being so I say a buying penny for be any Ghana for no be sinker transport operators and common fair no so ye no more journey now so ye bokoko transport fair no so what because petrol bono every 15 a bedroom 14 now. And since I saw in all my transport operators no an advantage. So watching eco 15 na on besa atumo. Enti ye bisa say enti so na AFM. But eco 15 no almost omo tumo I say omo meeting. Na ye be say echim omonsa. Enti me momo de mitrimu an ka yenyae no say de tie no. Say de be ya ochina ye san go back to 15 no a. Transport operator be mechanic say okoto transport firm na ne na empredo do no esie nie ye ka say ye teso a ne akoto so 5% edu say ye nkoto mu a ne atomu 20% enti ube hu no na kosi a nkosi kodanso a nkoda ne ejina ba bia ejina no ne aye worse off enti meguso ne GPR to mpanyimfo di nkomo ewo mu say na omo teso eyie na nso so Ghana for hwe omo se want so enya hwe ama wa ase wa ochina yesori ne kosoro bi from June and now July ho se bo no asan a reverse na ekosoro a the same transport operators no emeka nche so omo koto transport firm enti either side of the argument no fair ukaso omo nti so metimi ate so because of course ye hu almost 7% reduction cumulative enti otiso kakra ye. But again, okotiso 5%. No we na ochina asan kakra ba no so okotumu 20%. Na che se ya nkwa na ya ma na ejina fa kwa ejina.
ye call Aguna West na anese fo ne ade hye wo ho na ebosudwetire wo mo kire se ensuo ho odene papa se ayasabia no se wo fie na wo so pensuo ade dwuma na kire se nye kora na chip compounds be sensia ene omu nyina ka asenkro ya wa Aguna West ho no mo na wo kire mu a wo se ensuo bi ya esutini bi edam potam ho no mo sa na ensuo no so kora kromuafo no kosa na wo mo nom de bi ye wo mo duane ye wo mo ade so na nsanni bi asante agwo mo so ubedwu ho sa anya senketo enti wo mo sempanyufo se wo meko wo no mo anya sa wo mo num nsuo asanya yade a ensuo no enye papa
amadonko de how I feel nsuo hu de eso pa sabe se wo hwe nsuo a yenoma na eya na asefim kakra sanse hunumu gotesi na nsuo to a eno ana tribu nsuo no mu se nsuo to a ade a chia yensuo ntimi nsa na ay potopoto se gotem nsuo ate se enye be 3 days asa yetimi asebi eno ana yenom eno ana ye bibia des phone podium na eya na asefim nsuo a omre be edwuma hompo munya bi do mutimi konkum kaye 2 miles ansana makonya pipe e de aba ho yan teachers awodon kwa enu nti nsu 70 ntum ta kuma obi e penkuma kotra sande oba ha onya nsu mpuna wanom onya nsu mpuna ode ayi bibi nti eri edi bia bekrum ha antena na okọ krom afọ na asase ho akona nti no omo dodo nsuo no jama omo spray na gamazone we decide bi ko nsuo no jama edim susanso bebe na de abebi no metune yare ya jebrum elephant chances ne yare wa bebe sa jane no hawa de ye face for ye community so ya ne so ache so many years be say 30 years and over ye who say ye nurse funny way ye too hard but time say too yale pa yare too sia itu hyper man bi kwa fam hwe kwa na de say abana ni pedifo wo boy na ya pipe ano bituma aboy pa
me ba ha me ko me na me ya mfi ebie but me ba no nsu asam de edi ankese edo mbiri mpo a me ko weekend a isa me so me nwama na me de akona ma akwa kwesi na ya ba nsu na ewo fom na community members no was on na should be na yes so ye di si ya nwa but oba na obi anyu a oba sento wa na so so wonsu na wo hia nsu no sha yes or no ye dugola number me panyin ne kan no ono abina de ho ya ase nti odu baby I say ye kogola ye de pure water sanka ye nsu ye start operation 5 years nti ye bae aw bebre wo kru ne so ba hawa ewa hai pa eye nsu asem ye ni potable water wo kru ni so ye ba no ye betu se boreholes bebre ewo kru ni so but enye adwuma community members ne ba hospital a source of water nsu papa bi eni clinical ye ni nsu bia wo clinical nti nsu a edumayefo no nurse fo no yekoba efie se ye be yusu no enu ana ye de yesa kakra ma mu kafra akolaba na ne ho do a enu ana yesa bi ye de ruru ne ho ansa ya toa eduma ne so
Yemoshi na yenkopiemu ewo Suhum wepoye mantamu medical superintendent ya wo Suhum Dr. Tijani Suleiman asoso de adese atompanyufo anim se animanimu ya wonmu hia aniema fofo obetumi dia ye adwuma ya obetumi ahwe omanfo no eyie asense de omo hwe sanse emfidie ni bebre aye dada enti ebi ahwe papa bi esese nkobi tumi nya no onmu ntumi emfa ma wonum to se aban ne ankrankra nyina mekọ womwa.
The challenges are very high. I can just enumerate one or two things, particularly our accident and emergency road. You know that the road here is a high-profile road accident way. We are getting high-profile accident cases, and I even understand some politicians died on this our road in this very hospital. If you look at our emergency ward, it's a very small one. The capacity is very small. The logistics are not there, so we need a very comprehensive response to that. So I'm working with him and then working with the ministry. We see how best we can expand it. Apart from that, you can see that the hospital is a very old hospital, but we have very hard-working staff, very dedicated staff. And because the community expects a lot from us, there's a lot of challenge in that. Because if you have this type of hard-working staff and the community expects a lot, but the logistics are not actually there, then it becomes a challenge because they want to work, but it's not there. So we are we will plead to everyone concerned the best they can. Our people say that it will be answered, okay, the best they can to help the hospital in any way, okay. Patient monitors, cardiac monitors, ECG machines, okay. Those things all we need them. Beds, cots for our case. You understand? So we really appreciate the effort the MP is doing, and we thank the Adventist Church too for the help.
And then about hospital Hanuma. About BCC ha adodo ha aprapra ha na gates munzo and afi ye so as I've been doing, you know, weekend be an a woman Mesrasra Ayarefo hospital. So for now I want you to go and take a video of Fakwa Zoom Lion containers ACC. From a bar I think government should set up. I can see say there is a standoff in between Zoom Lion and Abay make the executive arm of government His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Dano. This is a chroma even.
Ye kwa homana so yensa kan ye nua bema Ebenezer aye ye nyante ye se poema ntam nkro no ebaako nipa bi etu anwea wo ho nti wo hene wo krom ho de emena soma amrante kwa se wonko fa saafo no mra wom koduru ho no obi anana asoma wo mu no ya bobbo bitu a enya asenketo a na ye wo ho obrechi ya na asemisi ye mane to asoma ye aye ma han
ye o mini abia ni je wo so
otiri nkwa nso
ye o mi ti da ase
yeti o
you then and run you the two bra the two before so see yaw eben e wo is woman ya buri ntem ho no you dan for ya nti mrante no wo bo mo de ku mrante ba num anti nura anwumre no a police fo besen ko dodo pa ku gina to hwema nura wo pa mrante ni nyina de won besen ko police hospital nti anopai ene ya ba krum ho aba ba hwese ya hospital ya ba no ronu mai din ne sanse asemuna mene nipa wo krum ho sanse mrante no kono wonkure tuo wonkure jan wonkure dua wo ko na sumudwe so ene se sa asemu afa akosi no nti primpira me na wo kan yide police commander wo chebi ato nsa frɛ adonten panyin eye nana jankwati eye otobo jankwati oye ekuatoma adonten hene osan ye aburi hene no sanse asase ne hye na sinti ona to nsa frɛ no nti me na wo kan yenso sanse ne ye wo hobby na de ni ti ya yigina ho a ye hwɛ bi ni se yenso ye kobi na ye kɔhwɛ nia ewom nti ye na mokwanso ayerefo na ne beti mu bia nso no ye mfa nka me ye na hwɛfo ye no ba betuga no mehu ne efo
aye ye nhwɛ enno a ye se na wo ka ho na omukɔ ho no mukoduru ho no amane ye bɛ no mo de bɔ wo no mu etu anwea no ye nti ma de esi ye
yo no kware ewo mu ne sɛ ye kɔ no na obi enkuratu wore kɔ no na a day before no na fa mese na so nsa friends wore ye ntɛntwerɛfo nhia mu
okay
ye mra nti ye ba wona wode ye mfo ne ya kɔhwɛ ne a ɛkɔ so na se ye kyerɛ ye na asɛm a ye nse ne ye bɛ kyerɛ no
okay
ni abia kodu ho papa panyin owo mu a ye no sɛ ankɔ no na o ante ne down so we bia ɔno mu kra no yi dai tem ante no na bi me ko twa ye ho mu ye wo nti a yɛba hɔ no mo ne ade nti yɛ na wɔn kata na afɛnti ɔfɛnyi baako baeɛ na ɔbɛka kyerɛ wɔn so wonyae mo bi a nyɛ hwɛ mekan yɛ abrante baako na ɔka yɛ ho yɛ media ni de wɔde nsa keka ne kakra ma ebu kotodwe ɛna wo so nipa ɛnta ta wɔbɛ ati so ndo nyɛ kum no na gyina hɔ na wɔ kasa ya ɛta yɛ fi hɔ okay no ɛna wɔso na ti wɔn kɔka nkyerɛ wɔn si wɔn na ɛsɛn
enti wo fi hɔ na tututu ɔno kɔɔ so
ɔnura no nti ɛnura
ayɛ wa homa ne mu nyɛ gyina yie kakra ma yɛn okay kasa ne nti ai
nti tututu ne yɛ nura ne na nsa de na na meka kyerɛ wɔn tututu ne yɛ nura de na wɔn akɔma wɔn no ngakɔfrɔ ngam na wodi yindi akyi na yɛ kodi adanse na wɔde kɔ no
okay yo
bia yɛ duwa bia
aye homa ne mu enna ho megiri se de robre mu no ye behwe se yensa betumi aka ye nua bema Ebenezer aye na wache to ne bo ase acheche nsem ni mu de akire yensa bre de ye bekọ akoto enkra na nsa ne ye bekọ no mepa cha o matade eye ofa eye clothing palace for ene she matade no omo wankran lava abrosan no so hwa dan no so hwa na wo me pa cho wo dia ani se obefre wonom e wo 0271 998 313 eso omoton ma ho ade bia won sabetumi akabisa so na Snash Beauty Parlor wo mo na eye miti ma me wei eye eche na hye enwi ayabo ye che enti ukọ no mo a omo ye bibia bi pedicure manicure as bibia for ba ho emo ho siesie ewiamu di no mbeye e de ama and as the bio ekwama cute cat parlor se wo so ebe style e de ema me sabre de bongo di fara and e de agodi mu nsem ebe to aso amamo ye basisia